the Dutchman's treasure. Wow. What are you gonna do with Hippie?
It's a satisfying thing to do. You're building something. You can build it in 2-3 hours, you can build it in 20 hours. One guy built an aircraft carrier, it took him 3 years.
Hi, do you know what scale modeling is?
I have no idea what scale modeling is.
Scale modeling?
Nah, not really.
I can't say that I do.
No idea what scale modeling is.
Scale modeling, I guess it has to do with modeling.
Scale modeling? Like modeling something that's just like smaller but to scale?
Yeah, you like make little like smaller models of bigger things, right?
I've only known quite a few people, I think maybe 2, who actually do it. It's not really a common thing anymore.
A couple years ago, I had an uncle that was really into like RCs, like remote controlled trucks and airplanes and things like that. And I would always go over and he would let me drive his cars around. I always wanted to do things like that, but I wanted to be able to also put them on display so I can look at what I had made, so that's how I got into plastic models. I mostly focus on military modeling, vehicles and tanks. Like if you make a painting mistake, it can be very time consuming to go back and repaint what you did. Also, if you lose a part, I mean, I just recently lost an antenna that I had to scratch build my own replacement because I couldn't find it again. But as long as you're creative, then you can usually find a solution. This is my workshop. It's where I store all my models, all my supplies. This is where I do my painting right here. This is my desk.
Still very popular. Maybe not as much because there's more video games now, but there's a definite, distinct push by parents to introduce new things to children that have been living on their cell phones since they were 6. The kids are looking at stuff they've never seen before. You don't see this at Toys R Us. You don't go to Target and stuff like that. So it's true hobby grade type variety in here. The material is there for people to do it, and then just how much space and time people have to be able to model. That's the 2 creative things.
It was action-packed. It's very action-packed. It was me, Roger, Demarie, and Marlon, and Saul.
Look at you.
We went to the hobby shop because of a school assignment, but it ended up being really enlightening. It ended up being very fun. I had a lot of fun.
The Duck family. What are you doing, Ducks?
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
I learned that you can make a Batmobile. I learned that you can make that Star Cruiser thing in Star Wars. We went to the hobby shop to have an adventure, going to see where people who build models, scale models, go to get their equipment, go to get their sets.
It's pretty fun going all 5 of us to an adventure because we make some good jokes.
We went all on the bus and went down there and took some pictures and had an interview.
I had fun. Like the whole BART ride to San Francisco was long, but it was really fun being at the hobby shop. Like, seeing all the stuff there. It's like different. I've been to like a toy store before. I've been to Toys R Us and Walmart and all the other stuff you get junk from. But it's like that place was like different.
I saw a Titanic kit, which I thought was cool. I always had a weird obsession with the Titanic when I was a kid. I was like, thought it was just such a cool boat. So to see a little replica of it was just very cool.
Cars, tanks, boats. There's something for everybody. You can hobby when you're 8, you can hobby when you're 80. So, and which we have a lot of guys who can get into retirement and they start building the stuff that they've always wanted to have time, not had time to do, and they do it.
Well, there was these planes hanging off the ceiling, these big ass planes, right? These big planes, and like I was looking up like that. I was looking around. I felt like a little kid.
And what I learned in the hobby shop was scale modeling is not a lost art.